No, our situation is more like, if you remember the silver warrior in one of the Terminator movies, where it's some kind of an amazing metallic substance which can take any form of anything around it, can imitate forms, other life forms, all kinds of stuff. After they freeze it, it gets, frozen in liquid nitrogen, turns into, just shatters into a million pieces. You think it's gone away, and then lo and behold, as the fire burns and things warm up, all of these little shards start to turn into a liquid and then roll towards each other and collect up, and they all get back together again. The situation we're in right now is such that if you attempt to pull to deal with just one part of what seems to be the worst, what are the greatest threats to human well-being right now? Let's start there. Aside from humans ourselves, right? Definitely humans themselves are the greatest threat to the well-being of humanity on the planet.
It's so ironic,
can
isn't
we
it?
all agree on that? The greatest threat to humanity is coming from humanity itself. And we've already established that there's only one species, there's one human system to which we all belong and are connected, fully connected. None of us can disconnect from our fundamental human nature. We can't, we can ignore it, we can pretend it's not there, but we're stuck with it, which is a good thing, because at least it gives us a way to deal with the world. We have to deal with the world as human beings. We don't have any choice. Even though we would like to build a machine that was smarter than we were, so that that machine could then figure out a way out of the predicament that we're in, that will never happen. So that's why systems thinking, which has been kicking around for like forever. People started out as systems thinkers. That's how they interacted with the universe and how they progressed. So it's in us. It's in us to be systems thinkers and to think in systemic terms, according to the laws of system theory. All right. He's going to come over. Hey, come on. You move. Hey, man, come on. Yeah. Fuck. Come here. Get over. Hey, come here. What a good dog. Oh, you're protecting me. I know, from the big bad horses. You're just doing your job. Everybody's just doing their job. The whole universe is like that. Every creature is just doing its job.
What's my job?
Your job is to just keep filming, no matter what.
I thought I was the shit disturber.
Well, that too. But first you film and then you put it together in a disturbing way. All that shit. Well, the whole world is just a pile of shit. We know that. It just looks, it's in various states of transformation, but fundamentally it's all shit. It's all recycled material. The whole your whole experience is recycled. Where's the unique part of our experience? The whole planet has been recycled so many times. There's nothing original here anymore. Yeah. Somebody's big Harley with a low flow muffler on it. Gives you that. Yeah, you can hear it. Hear it miles away. That unique sound that just sets every Harley Davidson rider's heart aflutter
Look at
when
you.
they hear it. Yeah, I had a motorcycle.
I can tell.
I'm reliving my extreme youth. Yes, when I was 16, we got a 90cc Bridgestone. Man, that baby could you could crank it up to 50 miles an hour. Yeah, it was amazing. I even went on the highway a couple of times on the 401 with it. Yeah.
And you have the scars to show for it.
That's right. Then I crashed it, but it wasn't my fault. It was someone else's fault. Another motorcycle driver didn't stop at a stop sign, and it was a rainy night, and the roads are wet. He pulled in front of me, and I ran into him.
Do you have scars?
Only inside, no. I damaged some vertebrae, but I didn't find that out until many years later that I had done that in that accident. I flew off, and I was wearing a helmet, and I hit the other guy or his bike or a combination of both head first, and had a concussion, and but otherwise no injuries, no. But later I found out that there was nerve damage in 3 points in my spine, where the vertebrae had gotten kind of crunched. And it showed up later as repetitive strain injuries when I started working. Working as a laborer and a mason and a carpenter. When I started doing physical work and farming too, I would periodically end up with these injuries, and later found out they could all be traced back to this original accident that happened. And that's why we have to pay attention to history. We have to know what happened before. It will tell us a lot about what's going to happen next.